It's every family's nightmare. A fire sweeping through a home, destroying valuable belongings and priceless family heirlooms. More important, fire threatens our very lives. Over 5,000 people die in fires each year, and many more are injured. That's why we've asked a professional firefighter to talk about fire safety and prevention.
It's a tragic situation, made worse by the knowledge that most home fires can be prevented. I'm Lieutenant Ron Alkin with the Des Plaines Fire Department. By taking the proper precautions and having a solid plan when a fire does occur, you can feel confident and safe in your home. The most common home fire threats are electrical hazards, cooking-related accidents, smoking in the home, and heating sources. Let's take a look at each to see how you can help prevent fires in your home.
The fire started in my daughter's bedroom through an electrical malfunction in a clock radio that was in her room on her nightstand. The room where the fire was completely engulfed. Hallway and all the rooms on the second floor were engulfed in smoke. Smoke damage was the biggest thing for the rest of the house. And then the water damage that came down on the first floors was a resultant of the fire.
Electricity flows through outlets and powers appliances in every room of your house. Misusing electricity can spark a fire instantly. Never use extension cords to plug in household appliances. To help protect your home, have a professional electrician check your electrical wiring. Replace any faulty wiring or missing wire insulation. This is especially important in older homes that may not be up to current building codes. An electrician should test your circuit breakers or fuses to determine if they are approved to handle your home's capacity. Make any necessary modifications. Don't overload outlets with plugs and adapters. Some older homes may not have the capacity to handle today's powerful electrical equipment. Keep extension cords out of high-traffic areas and don't run them under rugs. In the laundry room, check dryer vents regularly to prevent lint buildup, which can trap heat and spark a fire inside the dryer. Also, be sure the vent is made of rigid metal, not plastic. Be extra cautious in the kitchen, where heat, electricity, and flammable materials are all present. To help prevent a kitchen fire, never leave a burning stove unattended. If a fire does start in a stovetop pan, cover the pan with a metal lid and turn off the heat. If this doesn't stop the fire, use an ABC extinguisher or baking soda to smother the fire. Do not use water on a grease fire. If a fire starts inside the oven, keep the oven closed, turn off the heat, and immediately call the fire department from another location. The fire department and other emergency numbers should always be kept near the phone. Help prevent electrical fires in the kitchen by checking your appliances for faulty wires. Unplug kitchen appliances when not in use. Being careless with cigarettes and matches is the most common cause of death in house fires. Never smoke in bed. Falling asleep with a lit cigarette can kill you if bedding catches on fire. Likewise, don't leave cigarettes on the edges of tables or counters where they can fall or be forgotten. Always make sure that smoldering matches, candles, and cigarette butts are completely extinguished to help prevent a fire from starting indoors and outdoors. Let hot embers sit in an ashtray a few hours before emptying in the trash to avoid garbage fires. And remember, leaving matches or lighters in a child's reach can spell disaster. Warn your children about the dangers of playing with fire. Heating equipment must be installed properly and maintained well in order to help prevent fire hazards. Check regularly for rusted parts, insecure mountings, or frayed wires. Place space heaters at least 3 feet away from walls, bedding, clothing, or other flammable materials. Keep heaters away from high-traffic areas such as doorways and hallways. Store combustible materials such as paint and kerosene in approved containers away from heat sources. Keep them in a shed or garage separate from the house, out of the way of children. Vapors can travel and be ignited easily by the furnace or a hot water heater's pilot light.
My daughter being at home at the time, sleep on the couch on the first floor, waking up to the sounds of carbon monoxide detector. It was an unsettling experience, that's for sure, for my wife, my daughter, and each one of us went through varying degrees of effects from the fire.
Fire safety goes beyond preventing fires. It also means preparing for an actual fire with a warning system and a solid escape plan. Your warning system should include, at the very least, a smoke alarm on every level of your home and near rooms where people sleep. Detectors should be placed at least 6 inches from where the wall and ceiling meet, or as manufacturers recommend. Keep them away from heating and cooling ducts, which can blow smoke away from the detector. Batteries should be changed in your detectors every 6 months. Detectors older than 10 years should be replaced entirely. At least one fire extinguisher should be readily available on each floor of the house. Choose ABC or dry chemical extinguishers, which are effective on all types of small fires. In addition, install carbon monoxide detectors near sleeping areas and near fuel-burning appliances such as furnaces and stoves. Carbon monoxide is an odorless gas produced by incomplete combustion that quickly overcomes and kills its victims. If a carbon monoxide detector goes off, evacuate the building and call the fire department. Do not re-enter the house until the source of the carbon monoxide has been discovered and fixed. If your smoke alarm goes off, do you know what to do? Many people don't and may panic. That's why it's important to have a plan before a fire starts. Plan at least 2 escape routes out of your home in case one is blocked by fire. Keep a ladder on upper floors in case the downstairs becomes too dangerous. Agree to a meeting place outside of the home to ensure all family members are accounted for. Because most fires start at night, it's a good idea to sleep with bedroom doors closed. This cuts off the air that fire needs to spread and may give you more time to escape. If a fire actually occurs, remain calm. Heat and smoke rise, so get down close to the floor. If you're in a bedroom, crawl to the door and feel it with the back of your hand. If it's hot, fire may be immediately outside. Try to find another escape route. If you can't open the door, crawl along a pre-planned route until you're outside. If your clothes should ever catch fire, stop, drop, and roll. That is, stop where you are, drop to the floor, and roll until the flames are out. Once you're out of the house, stay out. Never go back in for anything. It's a lot to remember, isn't it? Now imagine trying to remember everything in your house before a fire's destroyed it. It's a difficult task at an emotional time. That's why you should make a written inventory or a videotape of your home's contents before a fire strikes. Put it in a fireproof place, such as a safe. Working from a well-prepared document rather than your memory will help you settle your insurance claim quickly. Preparing for the worst is never enjoyable, but by taking the proper precautions, you can help reduce your chances of ever having to cope with the realities of a home fire. If one should occur, you'll feel confident in your ability to escape. Isn't that sense of security worth the effort?